What's up, everyone? Welcome to BTI. I'm Josh Matthews. That's Gia Miller, and we are still feeling the incredible effects of Hard to Kill from this past weekend. An absolutely phenomenal night from top to bottom. The main event was amazing. The first match was amazing. Everyone is still talking about Hard to Kill.
Yeah, but we have to talk about that main event off the rip. We have to talk about the last rodeo, Mickie James versus Jordynne Grace for the Knockouts World Championship. So we'll take you back to a now sold out center stage for Hard to Kill in Atlanta.
I'll never forget when Mickie James walked out of center stage, said she was going home. None of us knew what it meant, but what it has led to has been incredible. But Tom, is it about to be all over? Is this it?
James turned inside out. Is this it for Mickie? No!
And a bridge up.
Another cover to end James' career and a kick out.
And keep an eye on these kickouts as this match goes on, Tom. I have a funny feeling they're going to get a little less emphatic as time goes on. Oh, look at this, these clubbing forearm clotheslines. Oh, Grace.
Now Grace winding up for another one. Oh, that one to the back of the neck of James.
Might have clipped the back of the head there of James as well. And now the exclamation point.
Let's go for a pile driver. Turn it around on Grace.
Good God.
From out of nowhere for the Knockouts World title. Oh, and a kick out.
Less than 1 second away from fulfilling the promise she made to herself months ago after driving the skull of Jordynne Grace into the mat.
Oh! And now look at Grace. Oh! Look at Grace. Not gonna give up.
Continually defiant to the end. This will be no easy feat for James.
Oh,
God.
The mid kick! The mid kick is in time for the McDT. Grace felt it coming.
Grace has still got a lot of life left. And oh boy.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Going for the muscle buster. Mickie James backside for the title. Kick out at one.
Great counter from James, but Jordynne turning it around.
Another cover to be champion and a kick out. Oh, look at this. Just trying to corral Jordynne Grace. Shoulders down. Grace. Oh, now trying to end the career of James.
Again, another one.
Oh,
back
kick
and
out.
forth, kick out after kick out after kick out.
Now James, has she done enough to get Grace off her feet for the McDT? Oh!
Back fist takes James off her feet. Looking wobbly here, Tom.
Oh, where's the time for the Grace driver? James, shoulders down. Oh, and a kick out. Oh, the mid kick.
Mickie James keeps finding openings. And can it be now?
McDT!
Got it! Is this it?
Cover! Oh, kick out by the Juggernaut. This is how close it was. Off the mid kick, the McDT. Everyone in Atlanta chanting, that was three.
As you take a look, the Knockouts World Champion planted. How many people has Mickie James defeated on the last rodeo with that exact move? Jordynne Grace says not tonight.
And look at the
Not
face.
Hard to Kill.
Look at the face of Mickie James. Part of her can't believe it. Another part of her is saying, I gotta keep moving forward. I've gotta continue the attack. Thinking about another McDT. Well, now Grace. Grace went for a clothesline. Now just trying to hold on to Mickie James.
Does not want James to get any more openings like that McDT.
All shoulders down to win the championship. Oh, wait a minute, look at this. A sleeper.
What a roll through from Grace right into the sleeper. James nowhere near the ropes right now.
Could Mickie James tap out and see her career end? Whoa, 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 whoa! Look, shoulders down, cover. Oh, Mickie nearly had it.
I thought for a second it was over, Tom.
I thought Mickie tapped. Another kick. Oh, and another sleeper.
To it, right back to the mat. Grace takes Mickie James.
The match continues. The officials say the match continues.
This is why I gotta point out, continually asking for the verbal cue of do you quit as well as that tap. It's very, very important.
Mickie James trying to reach out to the bottom rope. Is she gonna have to tap out to see her career end, or will she pass out? Oh my God!
Grace dragging James back to the center of the ring. Look at the look on James' face. Look at her eyes. She's fading.
Mickie James might pass out, might see her career disappear.
Is her career literally fading away?
The official checking on me. Oh, Mickie James, you see the right arm.
Not tonight. There is still life pumping through the veins of hardcore country.
All right, now once again, Grace trying to set up for the Grace driver. Has not been able to hit it all match. Oh, up under the shoulders. Raw power from Grace. The Knockouts World Champion has had enough.
And continually driving the shoulders and neck into that top turnbuckle.
And Mickie James was trying to use the top turnbuckle pad there to prevent anything that Jordynne Grace was doing. Oh, shoulder first into the post. And now Mickie James, tornado DDT.
Is this it? Could it be for the title here tonight?
Mickie did it. Mickie did it. Mickie is champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and new Knockouts World Champion, Mickie James.
Mickie James is not done yet.
So congratulations to Mickie James, the new Knockouts World Champion. You had to have chills throughout that entire match.
I saw everyone in the crowd. They were all on the edge of their seats, myself included. It was an incredible match.
Mickie James, your new Impact Wrestling Knockouts World Champion. We'll talk about everything else that went down at Hard to Kill as BTI continues.
Plus, the action tonight gets started right here on BTI as the Design will face Delirious and Uemura in tag team action. Don't go anywhere. BTI rolls on after this.
Welcome back to BTI as we continue to relive the amazing event that was Hard to Kill this past weekend. And Gia, I think we go back now to how the night began, and it's not very often that you start a pay-per-view with a world championship on the line.
Right, and in full Metal Mayhem, no less. It was the longest reigning Impact World Champion in our history, Josh Alexander against Bully Ray, and this has had a lot of build-up. So
Personal match.
Yes. We'll take you back to Atlanta and see how that all went down.
I have to imagine the walking weapon will fall limp before he says those words. But damn it, Bully Ray is not gonna try.
There is no give up in Josh Alexander. Even in this situation where he's helpless, stepped tied to the top rope. How's Bully Ray? Wait, what the hell? That's Josh's wife, Jen.
I thought Jen was at home.
Josh asked Jen and his family to stay at home and not come here to Atlanta. Jen's here in Atlanta. She's in the freaking ring.
Jen, I understand, but my God, please get out of there, please.
Oh, no. This piece of shit's demanding that she bang.
display.
Give me your wedding ring! Give me your wedding ring! Give me
What the hell?
I retain! Give me your wedding ring! Okay, now you die.
Take that, you son of a bitch! Jen sticking up for herself, sticking up for her husband, Josh Alexander.
Damn right!
Bully earned every bit of that.
Been months coming, and oh, it's not done!
Oh my God, oh my God, look at this! Oh, God!
Jen Alexander, who at one time made her career as a wrestler,
Yes.
a skill set she probably never thought, never dreamed she'd have to use again, coming out to take care of that demon, that piece of crap,
And look
Bully
at
Ray.
Jen has freed Josh Alexander, and Josh is going to be thrilled his wife didn't listen to him. Oh my gosh, it is good to have Jen here in Atlanta. Oh my God. Oh! Steel chair to the skull.
Bully Ray on Dream Street here.
Right now, Bully Ray smashed into the table by Josh Alexander. Oh my God.
Oh God, you saw Josh Alexander look up there to that gigantic ladder that he fell, he tumbled from the top of earlier tonight.
It was launched by Bully Ray, and now Jen encouraging Josh, steadying the ladder. This is unbelievable. Josh Alexander.
My God.
Oh my God. Cover. Alexander. Oh my God. Bully Ray kicked out.
You have got to be kidding me. And Alexander, look at this. Grabbing right to the ankle lock. He is not stopping. He is not letting go.
Bully Ray in the rubble, caught in the clutches of the Impact World Champion.
Josh Alexander will not stop. Will not stop until Bully Ray is
Stop, you son of a bitch! Alexander breaks Bully Ray.
Here is your winner, and still Impact World Champion, the walking weapon, Josh Alexander.
Josh Alexander went to the place many of us never thought he could go to. And he came all the way back, still the Impact World Champion, with his wife, his family at his side.
Bully literally threw everything that he possibly could at Josh Alexander, but in the end, Josh Alexander left the way he came in, as Impact Wrestling World Champion. We take you back to Atlanta right now as all these teams were vying for an opportunity to leave as the Impact Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. 4 teams in all, elimination style. Who would leave with the gold?
Sabin immediately on that 1-2-3 was on the top rope, ready to go, taking the fight to both Ace and Bay.
Remember, in 2022, there was some issues between the Motor City Machine Guns and the Bullet Club. Chris Bay was at the forefront of that alongside Jay White, the leader of Bullet Club here at Impact Wrestling.
That's right, but let's not forget, before Ace and Bay left for Japan, then it was the Machine Guns and them who had a tenuous respect for one another, hoping to maybe defend championships against them should they return, and here we are in the perfect scenario for just such an occasion.
This is a nightmare scenario for Chris Bay, 2-on-1 against the Guns. Oh, a magic killer! Shades of the Bullet Club OGs. Oh, and it's broken up. The champions nearly retained.
Great wherewithal from Ace Austin there, making a save for his partner.
Oh, big clothesline. Oh!
Machine Guns turning it up.
Austin dumped hard outside the ring.
And this is what the Machine Guns do best. Pick up the speed, double team, and get the job done.
Now look at Shelley trying to set up Bay. Bay defends himself. Oh, big spin kick.
Right upside the jaw of Alex Shelley.
Oh, it's Sabin. Sabin thinking about cradle shock.
But denied. In comes Ace Austin. Oh! Right to the face of Chris Sabin.
1, 2, 3.
And can they get it done again?
Work to eliminate the major players. Oh, there's the art of finesse. They want the fall. Wait a minute. Myers and Cardona are back in the impact zone. They've been eliminated.
I guess they never left, but they're still making their presence known.
Hey, look at the Motor City Machine Guns helping to fight off Cardona and Myers.
And Sabin going for a flight. None too pleased were the major players if they got eliminated like that.
And also in the process, the Guns getting a piece of Bullet Club. They target Chris Bay once again. Oh, and Chris Bay just getting lit up right now.
And continuing here.
Oh, the dirt bomb cover. The Guns retain amongst the chaos.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners and still Impact World Tag Team Champions, the Motor City Machine Guns.
Shelley and Sabin said they wanted to take on the best that the tag team division had to offer. They faced 3 fabulous tag teams and still came out on top.
Motor City Machine Guns retain the Impact World Tag Team Championships. It's an incredible night, an incredible match, and we've still got way more to get to.
We're going to take a look back at more action from Hard to Kill from this past weekend on what promises to be an incredible night. Plus, the action gets started right here on BTI as the Design clash with Delirious and Uemura. Don't go anywhere. BTI rolls on right after this.
Welcome back to BTI, and let's not waste any time. Let's get back to talking about the action and all that went down on Hard to Kill.
How about the Digital Media Championship match that we saw between Moose and Joe Hendry? This one was absolutely amazing. You know that these two have had a rivalry that's been building for quite some time. Joe Hendry's been insulting Moose. Moose wanted to get his retribution. What would happen when those two would clash one-on-one this past weekend at Hard to Kill? We find out right now.
But the frustration is real.
Well, now the official taking the title belt out of Moose's hands. Oh, that's what Moose wanted.
That was the plan.
A low blow by Moose and a spear by Moose.
That's got to be it.
Not like this. Moose is the Digital Media Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and new Digital Media Champion, Moose.
It's clear as day what happened, and now Moose wants to dance. Now we get the dancing Moose.
The confusing feeling of despondent joy that I feel right now.
This is disgusting.
But either way you look at it, like it or not, Moose is your new Digital Media Champion. Wait, hold up.
What? It is! It's Santino Marella! Santino Marella's here at Hard to Kill!
Excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt you doing what you love to do so much, dancing around like an idiot. But allow myself to introduce myself. You see, my name is Santino Marella. And I am the brand new director of authority here at Impact Wrestling. In fact, Impact Wrestling had a massive production planned. There was going to be confetti cannons. There was going to be a marching band. They were even going to release several falcons here in the arena. Don't worry, they already ate. That reminds me, hold on. Cancel the elephants, cancel the elephants. And I'm watching backstage, and I saw what you just did to kick a man in the scrotissimus region. That's disgusting. I don't like cheaters, and you, my friend, are a cheating son of a gun. So as my official first act as as Director of Authority. I'm going to restart this match right now. Referee, ring the bell.
I love it. Well, you remember what we heard from Gail Kim last night on Access TV, that Anthem executives had to find someone to fill in with Scott D'Amore taken out by Bully Ray. We have a new Director of Authority.
I would never expect that, but here we are. Wait.
Wow, and Moose nearly surprised by Hendry.
Well, he's surprised by all of this because this match restarted courtesy of Santino Marella. I don't think anybody else expected this, especially Moose. But any which way you throw it, this matchup is restarted. It continues however you want to look at it. And look at this.
Can he get it? Standing ovation. Cover. Hendry retains his Digital Media title.
Here is your winner and still Impact Wrestling Digital Media Champion, Joe Hendry.
Listen, this was a great decision by our new Director of Authority, Santino Marella.
I know I can't be the only one excited to see Santino Marella as the new Director of Authority, but I'm also excited to direct us back to the action from Hard to Kill. And Eddie Edwards and Jonathan Gresham, they had some unfinished business and were set to clash in singles action.
The Tiger Driver couldn't get it.
Extended party.
Will that do it?
Cover. Edwards beats Gresham.
Here is your winner, Eddie Edwards.
What a battle at Hard to Kill. In the end, Eddie Edwards found a way to topple Jonathan Gresham.
And with that victory, with that 1, 2, 3, can Eddie Edwards continue now? Move on, continue to take steps forward in his life, in his career, and put his past behind him. Can Eddie Edwards move forward?
What the?
Last time we saw PCO, he was buried in the Las Vegas desert, but he is here.
It's all over the ring. He's spitting sand out of his mouth.
The French-Canadian Frankenstein is back.
Eddie Edwards' past returns to haunt him. It's alive. PCO is back here at Impact Wrestling.
I cannot believe what we just saw.
Still to come on BTI Tag Team Action, as the Design will face Delirious and Uemura in what should be a highly competitive matchup. But coming up next, it's our social media top 5, Clapback Bomber of the Week, Iceman Intel, and more. Don't go anywhere. BTI rolls on after this.
Welcome back to BTI, everyone. Josh Matthews holding it down alone. That's because Gia will be joining our commentary team to call the action here this week on BTI. A great opportunity for Gia Miller. But with that being said, before we get to that, we need to check out what everyone was talking about this past week on social media. We call it the Social Media Top 5.
And now, the Social Media Top 5 moments on BTI. Number 5.
Can somebody check on this man's tailbone? Rich Swann hits a cutter on the streets of Atlanta.
Number 4.
Tammy Wynette said to stand by your man, and Jen Alexander did just that when she took out Bully Ray.
Number 3.
Santino Marella is here, and he is the new Director of Authority.
Number 2.
Frankie Kazarian signs with Impact Wrestling, and from all of us here in the back, welcome home.
And at number 1,
Mickie James ends the last rodeo as Knockouts champion.
So from the blissful, nice, kind part of the internet to my favorite part of the internet where everyone's trash talking about somebody else. And this week, somebody said something about someone that had everyone up in arms. We call it the clapback moment of the week, and here it is.
the clapback moment of the week is...
Our souls are safe for this year because the first clapback out of Hard to Kill comes from Rosemary.
So from that insult, that clapback moment of the week, we head now to the man who knows everything that's going on here in Impact Wrestling. Perhaps he's going to shed some light on what's going to happen at Rebellion, or what's going to happen when we get to Chicago 3 times in 2023, or what's the newest t-shirt that's going to be available at shopimpact.com, like that new Santino Marella t-shirt. Nonetheless, here he is with his Intel. Iceman, take it away.
Welcome to Iceman's Intel. I'm George Iceman. Let's get into it. Hard to Kill was unbelievable. It exceeded all expectations, and Josh Alexander was victorious over Bully Ray. Finally got his revenge in full Metal Mayhem. And the last rodeo is over. Mickie James is the new Knockouts World Champion, and it was quite emotional. So many friends and family showed up to center stage in Atlanta to support, but also some very famous superstars from the world of professional wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, there's such a rich history of wrestling here in Atlanta, and the rumor is that some of this wrestling alumni will be in the building tonight. But who are they, and will they be seen on the show? I guess we'll all have to tune in and find out. That's your intel for this week. I'm George Iceman.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest set for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Diener and representing the design, Khan and Angels.
We are bracing for the fallout for the Hard to Kill pay-per-view this past weekend right here at center stage in Atlanta, Georgia. We're set for tag team action for the first time ever. We'll see Khan and Angels of the design in a tag team matchup. I'm Tom Hannafin, joined here on commentary by our broadcast colleague, Gia Miller. After Raywald is off doing whatever, I think he's scared of the design.
Yeah, I can't say that I blame him. Thanks for having me, Tom.
I'm very curious to see how the design functions here as a unit. They've had success individually, and as well as the addition of a new member, so to speak, in Callahan.
Their opponents, the team of Delirious and Uemura.
Okay, so maybe you can answer this. You're the journalist backstage. How are Delirious and Yuya communicating?
You know what? I think it's the lack of communication that they bonded over. You know, neither one of them can really talk to anybody else around here, so they talk to each other.
But, fair. Delirious, we don't know what he speaks, and obviously Yuya is learning English. He's here as part of his excursion from New Japan Pro Wrestling, but I'm curious to see how this one goes down, because the design to be flat out nasty. It's Yuya and Delirious against the designs, Angels and Khan, next here on BTI. Thank you for joining us here on BTI on Impact Plus, Facebook, and YouTube. This is Tag Team Action. Delirious and Uemura against the design. I'm joined here on commentary by Gia Miller.
Howdy.
You see Diener on the outside of the ring looking on. There's a cover by Delirious trying to put this thing away early. Gia, there's several combatants in this matchup, namely Uemura, Angels, and Delirious, who were competing on the countdown to Hard to Kill in a 6-way dance that was ultimately won by Kushida. And within that matchup, we saw the interference of Kenny King costing Speedball Mike Bailey the matchup, and ultimately that's what's led to the pit fight we're going to see tonight on Access TV.
Yes, it has been brewing and building over the last several weeks, and it all comes to a head tonight. That pit fight is going to be unlike anything we've ever seen before.
No ropes. Only way to win is by countout, or by knockout, excuse me, or submission. Khan tags into the ring, and Delirious, thinking again, gets a little inspiration from Yuya again. Gee, I don't know what was said, but something was communicated.
Hey, sometimes pro wrestling in and of itself is a language.
Oh, case in point. Now Khan, the big monster of the design, just runs through Delirious, and Angels loves it. What have you thought about the evolution of the design? I mean, going from the violent by design era to what Diener did to eliminate the sickness in Eric Young to what the design is now.
I mean, it really has just been an evolution, and now we're seeing a whole new step with the addition of Callahan, or at least his aspiration to be a new addition to this team. But one thing is consistent, regardless, is violence.
And it appears Callahan has begun the, quote, initiation process with having his head shaved recently on Access TV. And look at Yuya Uemura going up against Khan.
Oh, a big boot.
And Khan is feeling it right now here in the Impact Zone. A tag made, in comes Angels. I found it so interesting, Gia, how rewind to this past summer. We were right here in Atlanta following the Against All Odds events, and I remember seeing Angels show up and challenge then X Division champion Mike Bailey for the title in what was an absolute thriller. Oh! Have you been stunned to see how he's shifted gears and now is a part of the design?
I mean, yeah, he wasn't able to be successful.
Quick cover, kick out by Angels.
In his first challenge here at Impact Wrestling, but I mean, he's come a long way, and he seems to be doing pretty well with the design.
Chop there by Yuya. Yuya's done very well. He's had opportunities to shine. Oh, and look at that. That's a cheap shot there, G.A. Knee right to the back there.
Yeah, I don't think that was very fair. Oh, some intimidation.
Well, now, Khan, enough of a distraction, and a half and half suplex there by Angels. And what do you think about this matchup in particular, G, in regards to the tag team ranks? Remember, at Hard to Kill, the Motor City Machine Guns retained their Impact World Tag Team titles in a 4-way elimination match.
Right. You know, our tag team division is so stacked right now. When you think about the teams of the major players, you've got Ace and Bay of Bullet Club. You've got Heath
You would
and
mention
Rhino.
Ace and Bay, wouldn't you?
Listen, hey, they aren't my favorite, but you have to throw them in there. They did a great job over in Japan, and they're going to ride that momentum all the way back here.
Oh, now look at Yuya charging into the corner, gets Khan, takes away a tag option. Very smart tag team wrestling. Hits the Bulldog and gets closer to Delirious. Delirious wants a tag. The official begins his count to 10. Both men after the count of 10 get back to their feet. It's Delirious into the matchup instead. And Delirious right after Khan.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Good strategy by Delirious and Yuya, keeping the big man out of the match and focusing on Angels. Back body drop. There goes Angels. Oh. Off the ropes. Delirious starting to move. Oh, and Gia, you've seen this before.
Oh, yes, I have. And let's just see how long he can go.
So disorienting. Is this how you feel when you do BTI with Josh Matthews?
Yes, when he stands that close to me, I do get very disoriented.
Oh, now from behind, it's Khan. Oh, and a barefoot right to the face by Delirious. And a drop kick, sending Khan all the way to the opposite side.
You know, if you come at me with bare feet, I don't care how hard you're coming, I'm getting out of the way.
It's gross. But it's Delirious, and he's one of one.
Certainly a unique character. We're all about that here at Impact Wrestling.
And look at Khan trying to prevent Delirious, and I think Khan is going to really enjoy the size and power advantage here. Now look at Yuya backing up his tag team partner. Oh my goodness!
They got the big man over.
2 men to take down Khan. Speaks to the ability of the monster, and yes. to what he said.
Yep, ditto. I agree.
And now Uemura. He launched himself at Khan, but Khan just swatted him out of the air.
Oh, no.
Now look at this. Angels inside the ring, shoulders down on Delirious. Oh. And Delirious able to block some strikes here by Angels. Ooh. Spinning back fist. Delirious charges in. Oh, drop toe face first into the middle turnbuckle. Oh, and a knee right to the side of the head. Gee, could it be time for Shadows over Hell?
I think it might be that time.
Oh, and a barefoot kick right to the face. Once again to Khan.
Nasty.
And Delirious off the top went for Shadows over Hell. Now Khan coming up back up Angels.
Oh, no. This doesn't look good.
Oh, raw strength from Khan. Oh, and a big spinning back kick. Angels calls that the Halo strike. The Design wins.
Here are your winners, the Design.
Impressed?
I guess I have to be.
The Design picking up an important tag team victory. The first test for Angels and Khan as a duo.
Callahan, come to this ring right now.
There was the man we used to know as the Death Machine.
Stop! Stop! Cut the music! Cut the music! Sammy is dead. The Death Machine is dead. Callahan, get in this ring right now. You say you want to join the Design. I told you, Callahan, that it's a process. And in each step of the process, you need to make the right choice. Last week, you made the right choice when you allowed us to cut off your hair. Now it's time for you to make the next right choice in the process. Khan, get him.
Oh, come on. It's a hard-fought match.
Is this really necessary?
This is the next step in the process, Callahan. And it's to see if you are willing to follow orders. Make the right choice and take him out now.
Oh, come on. Thumbs down, sits Dana. Callahan follows orders. Cactus Driver 97 to Delirious.
That's something I never thought I'd see out of Sami Callahan. Well, just Callahan now.
Sami is dead. The Death Machine is dead. Callahan continues his initiation into the Design as Diener sits upon his throne of violence. What is next for the Design?
Thanks, guys, very much. Gia, awesome job. Can't wait to have you back right here next week on BTI. I can't wait to see what's going to happen tonight on Impact Wrestling. We've got the pit fight between Mike Bailey and Kenny King. Who's going to survive that one in a match that we don't see very often here in Impact Wrestling? An incredible week, an incredible time, a great way to kick off 2023 for all of us here in Impact Wrestling. I'm Josh Matthews. This has been BTI, and we'll see you all next week.